And this year, we are bigger and better, boasting the biggest white stage and the biggest white road to take you straight into Juve.
I consider all your people.
On Sunday, August 7th at the National Stadium, we feature Kiss the Band, Iowa George, and the All-Star Band with College Boy Jesse.
Cause in our real life, them is not your friend. Live your life, don't study
Also performing exclusively on the biggest white stage, Boise,
I said the master from the entrance.
Looney Spark and Electrify,
Go get so pushed up like a tsunami.
Dash, and Redneck.
Run to the stage and retreat.
Together with Inspector, Mr. Legs, Lil Jello, Lil Carey, Lava Man, Talpree, Temptress, and Slaughter. When we say big, we mean big. It's the biggest white. Sunday, August 7th at the National Stadium from 10 p.m. sharp. Secure your tickets now from the usual Sunshine Promotion outlets and GoToFed.com.
22, July 22nd to August 1st. Keeping the tradition alive while adjusting to the new normal. Be part of the experience with the grand launch on Friday, July 22nd. Live band music, awesome entertainment at the tennis court. Thursday, July 28th, the Regatta Night Cruise. Shades of Blue. Friday the 29th, we head to Windward for the trial races, yacht race, and the big night welcome party. Saturday 30th July, it's the Round the Island boat race and Blackout, the Soca edition, Hillsborough Tennis Court. Sunday the 31st, boat races, on-show activities, live band at the Esplanade. Then on Monday, it all culminates with the final boat races, on-show activities, donkey race, and greasy pole. Prize giving and the closing ceremony with live band and entertainment at the Esplanade. CRF Carrico Regatta Festival 2022. Sail by day, party by night. For more info, explore Carrico and Pini Martinique, YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook page, or contact any member.
Go down on Friday, July 29th at the Stadium Car Park. Jab Fest 22. As Starboys promotion, together with Stag, say the race is on for a new Jab Fest King 2022. Grenada's biggest artists will be vying for the Jab crown. The place is going to shell. Look out for guest performances by top soca artists, so you know enough energy and mass. Dress code Juve style. We talking old clothes, wigs, cut up styling, overall just anything. But remember, no old oil. This is the official launch of the Juve. Get your tickets early for only $35 at GoToFed.com. Grenadian Optical, Chucky's, Curland on the Terminal, Chubby's Shopping Grand Ants, and Eddie's in Mount Gay. But you pay more at the door. All artists get registered. It's Jab Fest, July 29th, Stadium Car Park. It's going to be the biggest Jab convention ever. Jab Fest is powered by Stag, A Man's Beer, Independence Agencies Limited, Campari, Captain Harris Apartments, Boss FM, Monster, GoToFed, We FM, Dasani Water, Coca-Cola, Westerhall Rum, Nexio, Chubby's Bar, Archibald Distribution, Garden Plus, Trio's Auto, and Eddie's.
Today we go mash it up. 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 Can't stop your move your move. Can't bring your can't shake your Today we go mash it up. 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 Everything go mash up right now. Everything go break up right now. Rock go turn up right now. Y'all go bend up right now. Everything go mash up right now. Everything go break up right now. Rock go turn up right now. Y'all go bend up right now. Oh mama, oh Lord, for every damn thing, only for the morning show.
Good morning again, everybody. Welcome back to the room. I was supposed to have EC today, but we had to reschedule. He's going to be here tomorrow instead. Yeah. Hold on, song that I liked. Yeah. I'm going to check in tomorrow. But I realized all they're doing the most this morning, so I ain't mind. I was like, all right. We can get into the Baccanal too, all right? Anyways, good morning, Carol. Good morning, Marianne. Good morning, Jacqueline. Jackie, I realize you get up this morning and you're choosing violence straight. Choosing Baccanal and confusion straight. You're just ripe for confusion. Like you're born with a confusion spirit. You can't get up every day and say, you know what, let peace reign. You have to be looking for it. I've never seen somebody that goes out looking for confusion. Some of us like peace, so we try to avoid it at all costs. But Jacqueline goes out every day looking for it, like wakes up searching Mac metaverse to see who have something going on that she can involve herself in on a daily basis. I don't understand. Let peace reign. Rest. Good morning, Roseanne. Good morning, Michelle. Good morning, Joseph Ross. Good morning, Moesha. Kizzy Thomas, morning. Yeah. Yeah, Shoma Wells used to do that program back in the day called Melee Melee because every carnival there is something. I am yet to remember a carnival where there isn't something, some sort of upheaval, some sort of confusion. When? If it's not one thing, it's the other. Morning, Ramos. Morning, Jay Benjamin. Good morning, Queen Bee. Good morning, Betty and Maury Ventu. Good morning, Sheldon Shaka Noel. Good morning, Michelle. How are you? Michelle, congratulations. You're doing an awesome job indeed. Good morning, Jenilyn Andel. Good morning, Saucy Bain. Morning, Valina. Good morning, Sharma. Good morning, Janelle. Gregory Watton, good morning. Salvan, good morning. Salvan is all about oneself. Since I've known Salvan going in the gym 5 years now, every single day. And I can't see forward. Calling me yesterday, somebody told me they see Salvan in the gym twice yesterday. Salvan, what you plan to do on the road? May I ask? You plan to strip or something? Because all this gym, I don't understand. 3 days a week, 4 days a week, you in the gym 7 days a week. Your chest ain't getting bigger, your hand ain't getting bigger. Like, anyways, morning, Crystal. Good morning, Red Pepsi. Morning, Natty Nicholas. Morning, Patricia. Good morning, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good morning, Nafisia. Good to have you guys. You have to be because me know what you doing in gym. So every day I look at you see the leg getting bigger, the hand getting bigger, something on same speed. 3 hours a day in the gym. 24 hours. Good morning, Ambika Ventu. Well, people, our guys this morning is shots firing left, right, and center. As I open the book this morning, that's how I'm doing. As I enter on Facebook, that's how I to do since morning. Like you're just going like bombs, like ducking straight because everywhere you turn is somebody pelting a shade. Somebody telling me how come I ain't defending. Listen, when I did my problems, I doesn't see nobody defending me. I just stand up and defend myself. So I ain't gonna stand up and stop fight people battles. I took up a battle that got me had me in problems for months. I stop fight people battle. Fight all the battle for yourself. Because when I have mines, I just fight it for myself. Come and point me no bacchanal direction and telling me how I say I have nothing to say. I ain't taking no free work. I do enough pro bono in my life already. Stop fight battles for free. No more pro bono. No, nothing, not a zilch. I ain't doing nothing. None of that. Zachary Kador, good morning. Big up New York in the building. Morning, Molly. Belated birthday. You, Lawrence, Trinidad on the check-in. Good morning to Vega. Wayne in London. Big up yourself. Claudine, good morning. Aruba is here as well. Good to have you guys. Tam Tam Charles, how are you? Hope all is well. Nice of you guys to join us. So yesterday the conversation was Greta and TNT. Good morning, Greta. Y'all on these costumes, OMG! Wow, those costumes are out of this world. Telling you, I'm just like in a constant case of wow, wow. I'm like an ambulance looking at these costumes in the different bands. I think my favorite so far from the Lost Tribe. Those costumes are so out of this world. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so bigger folks in Trinidad. I know you guys are super hyped getting ready for your carnival. So we're in front, so come on in and enjoy the mass with us if you can. All right. Good morning, Marilyn. Selvan, if you put in the bill, we can. I mean, have you seen the prices of costumes and hotels and the tickets for the flight? I mean, your money big. So say the word and we in. I find you could sponsor me. I never tell you not to tell you thanks yet, Selvon. All these words I get for you already, you might as well do something for me in return, right? So yesterday we were talking about, the artists and how they can improve their brand and how they can demand more but at the same time have to give more. Now I realized the conversation this morning is a lot of wrong. Now let's flip the script to the music now and the DJs, because I'm seeing a lot of complaints, and we want to talk about the DJs and the fans. Let me start with the fans first. Now I always say this, right? And it's like the same like politics. We would see people doing the most for politicians. They're arguing and cursing each other out, keeping enemy, all sorts of things for politics and politicians. But at the end of the day, and I've witnessed it on several occasions, you see said politicians in same room. Nobody could and clap each other harder on the back than anybody else. Glass drinking, premium drink on the rock. And the most loudest you could hear is from them when they're together in a room. You don't see the animosity, you don't see the fighting, you don't see, the tugging and the pushing. Seen man hitting one another on back, slapping hand on back, joke sweet, and having a good time. But meantime, the folks on the outside are there working up themselves, getting upset, keeping each other enemy. And those folks understand, you know what? It's business at the end of the day. We had to do what we had to do, but when we meet, we cordial, we good. The same applies to the fans. Now, there's a particular video circulating, and I'm looking everywhere. Nobody's exempt from the shade. Everybody's throwing shade. But some of us are just too convenient where we see the shade, and when we don't like the shade, there's shade all over the books of everybody. All man and their brother. Everybody pelting a little shade. Like I said on the post this morning, this is the nature of the beast. This is how it is. This isn't peace and love, my lord. This isn't kumbaya. This isn't, let's join hands and merrily down the stream. This is what it is. It's a competition. It's a business. At the end of the day, everybody has to stay relevant in their own way. So if a man throw a little word here, why do we have to pick it up and make it into a whole big scene and start, making it what it isn't? At the end of the day, these guys, when you see them out, they're cool. You see them having a good time. You don't see that segregation. You don't see them angry and whatever. You see them out having a good time. You see them liming backstage and laughing and doing whatever they do back there. So why we have to take everything and literally turn it into confusion and problem? There's enough confusion already surrounding, who's supposed to do what, who's not doing what, who's demanding this, who's not getting what they demand. There's a lot of other things to take on instead of turning fans against fans and artists against artists and instigating. Sometimes the things that we're instigating is not even in the artist's mind. Sometimes you're on a hype or you're on a stage, you're on and you're just in the mood and you catch the vibe and you just say things. A lot of the times how it comes out is not how it's intended, but we take things and we run full speed with it. First we born with that confusion spirit, and Jackie, hush your mouth about don't throw shade for Bad Squad, because Bad Squad throwing shade for people. Stop it. Everybody throwing shade. They say if you can't stand the heat, get out of the kitchen. Everybody throwing shade. Because I see Bad Squad throwing shade too. Everybody. See, that's why they like Shot Pretty. Shot Pretty used to play with all you. When all you like him, all you don't like him, he tell all you feed. If you all your eye brown, it black, it blue. That is all your business. He was not in the business for friend, whether it's from other entertainers, other artists, from fans. He didn't care if all you like him, all you don't like him. He come to perform, he come to sing his music, and he done. Tell all you how we feel, and that is all your business, all you feel about it. That is why I like Pre. I can't wait for the day when he comes back in this thing, man. You see, a king is never appreciated in this country. Short Pre was one of those, that should be here still giving us good music. I honestly miss him. I really miss his music. I really, really does. I really, really do. Yeah, so Short Pre was the one who tell all you all how he feel. And it doesn't matter who. Powers that be, it doesn't matter. Told you all how he felt about anything at any given time. For all your vex, that's all your business. But my point, stop taking things and making it what it isn't. Stop causing confusion and creating confusion when there isn't. What we should be making confusion for is for those who want changes, who are looking for price and money increases and what have you. Let's join them and see how we can support their causes. Bearing in mind everything wouldn't happen overnight. I still believe that is not what you do, is how you do it. And nothing is written in stone. I do believe it'll get to that point, but it's just like today, it's like a today for tomorrow situation. You want something today and you want it today, but it doesn't work that way all the time. It really doesn't work that way all the time. So I believe moving forward, everybody needs to sit across the table, sit down at the table and have a discussion, and everybody walk away feeling satisfied. Because as artists keep on saying, they have no pension, there's nothing to get out of it, but knowing that it's important that when you're in this game, that you sort of prepare yourself. There are certain things you need to do, invest in certain things. No, not just sit back and say, well, I don't have pension. There are other artists who do other things, who invest in other little things, to have a little extra income. So you don't necessarily sit and wait on a season to see some funds being generated. So you have to be more prudent. You have to, and like that's why I keep saying, start treating your act as a business. Start treating your craft as a business and not just a gig, especially when it's something that you do 24/7. There are other artists who have their job, like their real jobs. So to them, singing is like a hobby, it's something they get extra income from. So, but they don't solely rely on it. But if you're an artist that relies solely on entertainment, you have to sort out yourself. You can't depend on anybody else to do that for you. Bearing in mind there's no pension, you have to start investing in things that you'll see returns on, that you can be in your later days when you decide you're hanging up the mic. You can say, okay, well, I have this to fall back on, I have this little business, I have something. So there is some sort of investment you have to make for your own business. It is a business. It's not just going and perform every year and waiting for the next year to to get a change. No, it's time that we start getting serious about it. What made me really look at this in a different light was when I was listening to Farmer Nappy in an interview, and he said, listen, COVID didn't do anything for me. All I did was get some much needed rest. It didn't bother my pocket. The person on the WhatsApp, we spoke about promoters yesterday, so you're late. You probably need to go back and listen to yesterday's thing. Yesterday was about promoters and artists and what have you. Spoke about that yesterday. Um so I'll touch on it a little again. Yes. So Farmer Nappy was saying in an interview, listen, COVID didn't do anything, didn't hurt my pocket in any way. It touched it, but it didn't hurt it because he has other investments. He has a whole housing thing going on where he rents out his properties, apartments and what have you. So that right there, every month he's showing his tenants, and he even went on to say that he gave them a month or 2 months off, during the COVID time. But it didn't really hurt him because he has other things, other business ventures that he relies on, that he can generate income from. So even when the lockdown and all of that, it wasn't something that affected him badly to the point where he was destitute and on the brink of poverty, because he had other business. So maybe that's a direction other artists need to look at. I mean, I know it's not much here, but there's a lot of little things you can do. Your own little store, your own little online, some. If you just gotta get creative. Bearing in mind, yeah, he's a landlord. Yeah, he's a landlord. And so the money's coming in regardless. People have to live. Um, Safari says a lot of artists don't know where the next dollar coming in after the soca season. Gotta be more smart with every move and treat it more of a business if that's what you're depending on. My sentiment exactly. Not everybody gets to fly out after Carnival. If you don't have a good season, you don't have a song that is trending outside of Grenada, you don't get the bookings. And that's what it is. You sort of rely on you getting a breakthrough, you having a hit song that will, get you booked for other carnivals and other shows and other events. Because what we have to realize now is that Carnival is no longer seasonal. Soca music is no longer seasonal. There are Soca fests and Carnival popping up almost every part of the world right now. So it's not just a case of, okay, this month is this carnival here. Next month is this carnival. It's crop over. It's Vincy Mass. It's Lucia Mass. It's whatever. Jamaica Carnival. Whatever. Outside of that, there are other carnivals in the U.S. There are soca shows. There are soca cruises. There's a lot of things happening. So you have to not just focus on okay this season. Your music can't just be seasonal. That's why I said yesterday. Yes, while we enjoy the jab, dirty, wearing shells, saltfish in your mouth, and not all that. Outside of that, the world isn't concerned about saltfish and mouth and jab. They want songs that they can listen, they can enjoy, they can understand, they can dance to. So when you make seasonal music, Carnival Tuesday, a matter of fact, Carnival Monday for jab, and maybe Tuesday morning for St. David and St. Patrick. After that, nobody want to hear jab. So when you invest your whole season in 2 jab songs, when Carnival done that dead, and y'all can complain all you want about our radio station. Who want to hear jab in his head after it just sounds off? It just sounds like remember what's his name? Sonny Bling? Like Carnival Wednesday, and they started playing wine, and you're like, oh God, I don't want to hear that. And you want a boujou. It's like you don't want to hear that after. It just doesn't feel right. It just doesn't have any place in the whole, rotation list. It just doesn't. So you need to understand that and mix it up. Give us a 2 little groove in between. And I mentioned this already. And when you talk about groove, slow it down. Give us a 100, a 106, 110, a 112, 130, 140 is still like power soca. It's still like power. When you go to a nice little brunch, you have on a nice little frock, you don't want to hear run up and down and kick up your leg in the air. You want finale, you want nice groovy songs, you want where's the one of voices sing about inside, outside, whatever. You want nice songs that you can groove to outside of events. Not all events are in a pasture. Not all events are in a moonlight city. Not all events are in a stadium car park. There are events you go into some nice, classy buildings, well put together decor, and you want to play those songs that reflects your environment. Not everything is run and wine, and not everything is jab 24/7. We have to yeah, jab is our culture. We love it. But if you're looking beyond our culture and you're looking at this from a business perspective and as a career, it can't just be jab alone. Good morning, Marcus. Marcus, hold on, I'm coming to you. Everybody in their feelings these days. People just touchy. I find these days man have more feelings than women. Yes, I find like women toughen up and men just get in their feelings. I don't have a problem with y'all being in our feelings. It's nice to have y'all showing y'all softer side and whatever. But y'all have a kind of feelings these days, like all they want to throw water and curse people and want to get a chance to be in their feelings, all you're jumping in front. I don't know what's going on these days, Papa. Like we have more estrogen out here than testosterone. I don't know what's going on. Dash 10 scores. Listen, sugar. Sweet. Give me those any day of the week. When you dress, not listen. And so that's why I feel like Trinidad music is in front of us. There's Trinidad music from the 1990s that's still mashing up a place now and will mash up during grandchildren days. We have to slow it down a bit. We have to. It can't just be about run up and down. Naya, you don't need no links. You just have to fall in. The boss lady there into your office and roll in. You have weight here. You don't need no links, Naya. All you have to do is just fall in. Don't do like Jacqueline. Just fall in and come and get your go by boss lady. She go handle you. You're safe. Let me hear what this person's saying. Yeah, I'm coming to the GJs. Hold on, I'm coming. Oh, don't rush me, no man. When all you rush me, I just get confused. I'm coming to DJs just now. Let me just listen this first. Hold on. Yeah, that WhatsApp playing the fool today, but I ain't lying.
You know what, Runa? The problem is that a lot of us think that these things only happen here in Grenada, and that is not the case. It happens all over the world. The entertainment business is overall just not easy. It's a business that is solely dependent on your returns are solely dependent on what you put out. So if you put out nothing, don't expect to get something. If you don't push yourself, don't expect people to push you in events or in corners that will be financially beneficial to your pockets. You can't just rely on that in entertainment. You have to have other avenues of income because that is just how it works. Today you could be famous as hell, and then tomorrow somebody come and they're way better than you and they take your spot. So how do you try to stay relevant but still maintain your finances? Yeah? How do you push out content but still have return in other avenues? That solely relies on the artist. It relies on the singer, the musician, whoever it is. You have to create investments for yourself, and as you rightfully say, little shops or little this or little that, something that gives you returns other than that. And taking part in a lot of these soccer competitions and them, right? I think you're getting enough returns that if you prioritize yourself properly, you would be able to have proper investments. That is how I look at it. And a lot of us don't want to take this kind of information. We don't know how to process it, but we keep prioritizing the wrong things, and so your money goes into the wrong places. There's no returns in the dead avenues you choose to send your money into.
Point well taken.
So you have nobody else to blame but yourself.
Yourself. Point well taken. You have to invest in yourself. You have to sort out yourself. Roll Titus, Waffle Rude boy. Tell him to rush me. Yeah, so let me Salvan, we don't have any more caps. Listen, you need to set up an appointment with Denise Parkland guy because y'all have been stressing me about these merch for the longest while. We seriously need to create a merch shop because the amount of people before I put on a little cap or a t-shirt, you only want to stress me. It come in, everything takes time. See, so it's not just radio and whatever. Remember when we started, we were just on air. Now we're doing lives. Then we're gonna get to the merch, and we could have a little merch shop on the website, and y'all can go get because y'all ain't getting nothing free. These are good quality t-shirts. They ain't no cheap thing that you'd get 10 for $1 and throw a logo on. These are expensive tees. So no expect we could give out the whole marriage and the parish. So make a little contribution. They have to be printed, quality prints, quality t-shirts. So yeah, we had to work on the merch shop because they'll be stressing me. Anyways, back to the topic at hand. Now for the DJ part of it. I'm not sure. A lot of the times people say to me, that's why I say to people I like going to concerts much more than going to a party. Because there are certain DJs, I can tell you the order they're going to play the song in before it comes on. I can tell you the exact mix you're going to get at every event. A lot of the times, there's no, okay, let me watch the crowd. Let me check out who's in the audience. Is it a mature or a younger audience? Let me flip, let me rotate my songs. It's not like back in the day when you had to carry um turntables and vinyl, and when you have to have crates with your records and you have about 10 men coming in the party with you to help you drag your crates in. Now you just pick up your laptop, put it on your bag on your back, and you bounce. So I don't know why it's so hard now for people to say, okay, I'm booked for such and such event. So let me create a playlist specifically for this event. Let me check the flyer. Let me check who it's catering to. And let me sit down and create a playlist specifically for what we have coming up. Friday, we have Jab Jab Fest. Let me create a playlist for Jab Jab Fest. And then let me create a playlist for Juve in July. What we have after? Let me create a playlist for Posh. Let me create a playlist for Pre-Day. Do DJs do that? Like sit and create playlists based on the event? Because I ain't gonna lie. There are some DJs that every event you hear, their same songs, same order, same mix. You don't get variety. There's a million other songs that just sound so good, but you don't ever hear them play it. And is it because they don't have it or because they don't like it? It's not necessarily playing what's popular all the time, because if everybody goes to play what's trending and popular, every DJ comes on and his set plays the song that the DJ before played. And it's like they're in the same party. It's not like they're not there or they come late. So how you standing there and you hear the man before you play the same music, the same mix, the same rhythm, and then you're gonna come back and play it again. The minute time you hear that, okay, let me take that out of my playlist. There are some songs, yes, irrespective of what event you have to play it because it's just like big. You all bamba the hell out of bamba. So much so I don't even want to hear that song again. Whenever I hear it, it irritates me. Everybody just beat the hell out of, you wanna roll with the big boys, you wanna everybody, every single body. One song, it doesn't take much to sit down and say, you know what? Let me create a playlist. You know what songs you have in the world? There are millions and millions of songs in the world. You have to create your own niche. You don't necessarily have to play what is popular to be trending. You can create your own, make songs popular. Let songs grow on people when they hear it after a certain time. But if I keep hearing the same song over and over and over, what's gonna happen? You have to beat out of it, and between two by time a week, the song's stale. You don't want to hear it again because all you beat it up so much, nobody wants to hear it again. How about we create playlists? Take out and put in when you're there at the fete and you hear the person before play. Very rare you go to a party and you hear a nice old school. Everybody want to play to new songs only. You know how good the 90s songs. That's why we have such a good turnout at um um our 90s party, because it just sounds so fresh when you hear those songs, because it's not songs you hear every day. So when you hear it, it sounds so good. It sounds so refreshing. When you hear some old soca, when you hear some 90s dancehall, some pepper seed, when you hear them songs, they sound so good. Incorporate an old school segment. Even if you incorporate an old school soca, we're in soca now, so incorporate an old school soca segment in your set. Everybody just wants to play new, 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 new. And it's like you're hearing the same thing over and over and over again. Hold on, somebody sending me a voice note. Lack of creativity and versatility. Then again, how much people open to change. When you start telling them that, they start, oh, you're a hater. Just now, my open mark platform, or I see somebody throwing into shade behind me. As somebody who loves music and who goes to events, I'm at liberty to speak on it. It's not knowing anything, but knowing from a patron's point of view. When you go to an event, what you want to hear. So it's nothing to be to take personal or feel um or to feel hurt about. That's why I say it's important that we have constructive criticism, not to bash, but to get people to hold on. Not everybody does it, but we have a lot of young DJs. Like I said, it's not back like back in the day when you have to go to Roots Rock Records and buy vinyl. No, you just go online, you download some songs, you have a MacBook, and you're a DJ. It's not like before when you have to literally go to the shop, you know, and purchase it and buy it, get VP records and you get your vinyl. It's not like before. And you have to literally find the money to get them and you pack your crates. Now everybody, once you have a Serato and you have a MacBook, you're a DJ. Hold on, let me hear what this person's saying.
Aruna, good morning. Good morning to your listeners and viewers. I totally agree with the views expressed by you that the DJs are limiting themselves. Take for example Grenada music. There is so much music that has been created by Grenadian artists over the years. It's strange and quite interesting that every year all the DJs want to play the same current tune. So you keep hearing the same thing over and over and over and over. And yes, you might like the music, but after a while, it gets stale. There is so much music that you can choose from that is representative of 473. And I'm only going to talk about from my era, from 1995 to 2022. I mean, there's so much music that they can play,
Mm-hmm.
but they don't. For whatever reason, they don't. There's only few DJs are able to express their versatility by playing different years of music. Everybody else is just playing the same thing over and over again. So I hope that the DJs would make that change this year and just play brand Grenada. From whatever year, good music never dies. Good music never song still. You just have to know how to play and when to play what. Have a good day.
Thanks much. And not only that, but thing is, I want to go to an event, and like I said, music is universal. You know, so you don't want to just hear okay Grenada only, but I seriously believe that around this time our music should be 90% and the rest of the world 10%. That's just my belief in every set, because if there isn't enough for two what did I do? If there isn't enough for 2022, there's 2021, 2020, 2019, 2018, 17, 16, 15. Fill the gap, throwing some old ones in the mix. But there's no way I should go to an event and hearing a whole set of Vinci, a whole set of Trini, a whole set of whatever, and you're just getting a 2 hours throwing in the mix. No, you can't leave them out because you want our artists to get the same, DJs to do the same justice to our artists in other islands or in other countries or whatever. But I honestly believe that our music should dominate any fete or any event, any radio station during this time. Yes, others getting a blind, but it's not like we getting a blind. They're the ones getting a blind. There's too much songs out there. And then again, I know there's an issue in how music is distributed. A lot of artists and whatever DJs complain that they don't get the music and what have you. I think like how what's his name? Is it Julian Promos? Is it Julian or Julian, whatever? How they would create these DJ packs, songs, soca songs, and do a blast sending out to everybody. I think something like that needs to be done. Instead of, one person send a song to a DJ and this DJ keep it to himself, and another producer send one to his favorite DJ and then to another DJ, or this artist send one to his favorite DJ, and then the artist saying, oh, well, we don't have it. DJ saying, well, we don't have that. And but the thing is, if you're hearing it being played and people coming up to you constantly requesting it, some people think that, this is about them. And a lot of the times you have to remind people this isn't about you. This is bigger than you. With or without you, the show will go on. So some people figure, you know what, because the man and sent it for me, I'm not gonna go out my way because he need me, I need him. I ain't have to go find his songs. But it's not about you. If you don't have any music, you don't get any gigs. Sometimes we get ahead of ourselves and think that, that we are bigger than this. It's not. With or without us, the show continues. So a lot of times it's just being humble and realizing, hey, I need to better my craft, and I'm gonna go out of my way, even if I didn't get it personally from the artist. Let me find out what's going on there. YouTube is free. Anything you type in will pop up. Let me see what's happening. Grenada Carnival 2022. Let me go through the list and see what I have and what I don't have. It is a job. You have to invest in your job. You have to take the time out and do the work. Everybody just wants the easy way out. Everybody just wants everything handed to them. Okay, well, the man sent me songs, so me ain't playing it. Like, so what is wrong with you finding the song yourself? There's just too much personality in this. Talk to them about what here. I'm talking to everybody. I'm not singling anybody out. To the cap fit, they know what to do with it. I'm not calling any names. I'm not doing anything. What this person's saying. Hold on. Hey, I'm getting ready to wrap up. I have a couple messages in here. Yeah. Someone says joined late. The radio is where a lot of people learn, become familiar consuming music before they feel the vibe in effect. However, radio DJs present a lot of bias for just a handful of artists, which in my view doesn't get enough exposure, it doesn't give enough exposure to the others. Radio could be a weak link most of the time. Okay. This person here says, "Speak it, my sister. I really hope these singers taking it in the right heart. I hope so as well. And like I said, it's not for everybody. It's not a one size fit all. There are some who know they're doing an awesome job. And like I said, I'm not going to call any names, but there are some who are doing a good job. But there are others who really need to who really need to buck up themselves. Because you can't go to the same fete and hearing the same set of songs playing the same way, same how every time. Um, DJ Scientist, Small Clothes, Fishman Senior, DJ Yankee, Pumpkin, and I can go on and on. Can even make your bar seller on them little advice. No, nobody wants to take advice. Everybody born big papa and they know what they're doing. They want to cost you. Hold on. Person who was calling, you can call back. Any other country around Carnival only play their country's music. No. I mean, like I said, music is universal. At the end of the day, you play songs. If they're good, they're trending. But what I'm saying is, if you go to Trinidad and other places, even though we have 100 good songs, you would not hear 100 of them being played in a Trini Fete. We'll get a one or two squeeze in, but you would not hear our music dominating any fete or any radio station at any given time. So that is the point I'm making, that when we are having events, our music should be dominating it more than other music outside of Grenada. They get their blight, they get their squeeze. You can't hold them back. That's a song for song good, a song good. But you should not be hearing one set with only outside songs, and you're barely hearing our songs. There's just too much. There's just too much music for that. There's just too much. There's just too much. Um, who wants to cancel Carnival? I don't know nothing about that. Nobody can cancel Carnival. Carnival don't belong to one person or any one body. Yes, only the government or whoever have that power. Nobody can do that. Because like I said, even though you may not be popular, you're still gonna get a song to play. You must get something to dance to. So if 2 person, 3 person stay out, 5 person fall in. That's just the nature of the game. It's continuous. For every 5 that leave, 5 more come in, 10 more come in. So you can, hijack or threaten anybody or anything. It doesn't work that way. It's gonna take a lot to Why y'all saying it's dead? Where have you been? Y'all can't stay home and expect Carnival to come and meet you. It's not like a breeze that blow in your house and you inhale it and say, yes, now I have the Carnival spirit. No. Y'all need to get out more. There's a lot of activities, there's a lot of events. Go out. You can't sit down there and say you ain't feeling it. You don't feel it like that. Y'all not outside. Because when I went on, I saw a person, somebody page saying about a boring, and they did it. When I went and checked their page, all I saw was little some little quotes, some little scripture quotes and whatever. Like, what? Y'all just causing confusion for confusion's sake. Look at you, not one song on your wall, not one little picture of saying I was in so and so place. Saw two little scripture quote down your page, and it's on me about Carnival dead. Like how? You have to go out and build your vibe, get a crew that enjoys themselves and go out and have a time. And you don't necessarily have to run up and down me. I don't do none of that, and I have the best time of my life when I go out. You just have to have the right people around you to create the vibe and the energy. Me not to roll around in no more than like doing specky say dancing like white people and have a good time. I have the best time. Um, Akeem, you're a hater. You're sipping on that haterade a little too much. Akeem said you want them ban me from certain events outside. I go close. Akeem, before I go, let me just give you a rundown. Tomorrow is Queen Show. Friday, Jab Jab Fest. Saturday, I in tomorrow in Queen Show. Friday, I in Jab Fest. Saturday, I in Juve in July. Sunday, I in Posh. Monday, I can't say that one because them people in the over here. Your business have to be here to talk about it. Tuesday, I'm in Glitz here, so I could talk about that one. Wednesday, I'm Pre-Day. Thursday, I'm in Stadium. Friday, I'm back in Stadium. Saturday, I'm in Country. Sunday, I have about 4 places to go. Monday and Tuesday on the road. So Akeem outside. Anyways, I think that's all here for today. Have a great day. Thank you so much. Bridgman, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Chevelle, good morning. Thanks. Got a shot of McCrew inside of Washington. DC in the building. Wayne inside of London. Big of yourself. Thanks so much. You didn't want to come nowhere. Don't even start that. One started to ball about ticket price or how early o'clock. Guys, tomorrow we'll be back for another show. Thank you so much, Beacon Insurance and Western Union, for powering up our ladies' room. And tomorrow EC should be checking in. So I hope I see you guys back here for hold on. You're coming late. Hold on. Let me see if I can squeeze you in. Ready to go.
Hi, good morning. I was listening to your introduction this morning, and I was saying that the DJs could come together with a playlist and just come together with each playlist and say what they have. So in that case, if this one playing this one gonna pick up a different playlist, they could come together and just mash up the party like that with old, new, and whatever song they choose. Not all of them playing the same thing. That's a good thing.
All right. Well, good luck with that. These days, El Man part itself, everybody paddling their own canoe. Nobody want to come together and do nothing. They figure if you do that, they'll take away something or you take bread from their mouth or anything. People don't like unity. People like being divided. They figure you take more from them if you unite, but I don't see that way. Anyways, they will figure it out, Papa. I know the onions. Audio. Later here. Let me see what we have here.
Nadia Batson is coming. Lyrical is coming. Farmer Nappy is coming. Problem Child is coming. And all your Grenadian soca superstars will be performing. Early birds are already sold out. So secure your general $75 tickets now from GoToFet.com or indulge in our $400 VIP. It's the Fete that starts the mass is back. It's Pre-Day 10, Wednesday, 3rd August. Voice is coming. Nadia Batson is coming. Lyrical is coming. Farmer Nappy is coming. Problem Child is coming. And all your Grenadian soca superstars will be performing. Early birds are already sold out. So secure your general $75 tickets now from GoToFet.com or indulge in our $400 VIP. It's Pre-Day 10.